So this is it, right?
Do you doubt the truth?
Thing I want to bring up is this man's nickname and why they would give him several nicknames, but
have you pay attention to something as arbitrary as a cock on the side of the most important mountain in the game.
alright, if you didn't know, his nickname, one of them, is Rooster.
Rooster. Rooster.
Here's one thing. They say, what became of Claude's fate? Is he dead in GTA 3 Canyon, or is he still alive? He certainly isn't dead. What else became of him? We don't know. The fucking people who created him said they don't know. The same people who told you that the fucking HD series and the 3D series were not connected. How do they not know? And I'm not saying that Rockstar lies here, but you guys, this is the same game where
the Epsilon are telling you lies are truth.
Alright? So when they're telling you an obvious lie, like they don't know, which is bullshit, come on, you guys. There's something deeper here.
His name is Dave Norton, nice guy, realist. He gets the glory, I get out. It's not even a decision. Amanda, I don't have a choice. Do you want to die here where it's always snowing? Or do you want to go and live where it's always sunny?
Always sunny. Always sunny.
Face-off wouldn't work because that's a face switching.
Yeah, no, guys, I think we found ourselves in a quantum leap.
Quantum leap. Quantum leap. What the hell's a quantum leap?
Oh, a great show.
From the coke-fueled era of 80s television or
Scott Bakula would leap into other people's bodies, but he didn't know it unless he saw his reflection.
Hey, what's all the hubbub about over there?
Oh, shit. Oh, what? Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap? Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap?
One RoboCop to the next, and from one actor to the next, we can see that this RoboCop is going to show us something that we should be paying attention to. But just like before, from one robot man to the next robot man.
Nice night for a walk, eh? Nice night for a walk.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Ninsky. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is essentially finishing up Understanding Connectionz EP4. So in these two videos, I pointed out a few things that I reintroduced in the intro of this video just to keep it fresh in your minds. This is going to be a longer video, so I do ask for your patience with this one. The point will be made at the end of the video. Don't skip ahead, because if you do, you're not going to understand what we're talking about. But today we're going to understand how the answer is hidden in plain sight. So, in order for us to understand what I'm talking about, we need to continue from where we left off. And that was with Mr. Turbo Man.
Fly! Fly, Turbo Man! Use your jetpack!
It's Turbo Power!
So going back back again, I hope you guys can appreciate and understand the symbolism and why I choose the methods I choose to connect these dots. So, going back to Jingle All the Way and Turbo Man, the antagonist, Mr. Big Brain over here, was played by Sinbad. Now, why is that important?
We gotta figure out how to get you into rehab. Let's talk stigmatas.
You need deep wounds.
No, wait. Into rehab. Rehab. Rehab.
Yo, pump. Yo, pump. Ow. Wake up.
What the hell?
Yeah, you in hell, all right. You know what? My name is Sinbad. This is Sinbad's house. My name is Sinbad. This is Sinbad's house.
Wow, okay, so Sinbad's gonna take us all the way from Arnold Schwarzenegger back to Always Sunny. But he's also gonna take us all the way back to Scott Bakula, the actor I mentioned in the first part of this series. This film is called Necessary Roughness. Now, the cast list here is very, very important. You have actors such as Robert Loggia, who was from Scarface, and you also have Rob Schneider playing Chuck. We also have Jason Bateman playing Jarvis, and we also have Louis Mandylor playing Mackenzie next to Andy Law playing Charlie Banks. It's interesting how these names keep popping up. So with the name Charlie and Chuck popping up over and over again in that film, the only obvious place is to go through Jason Bateman and the movie Horrible Bosses to Charlie Day and back to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But originally who brought us here was Mr. Glenn Howerton. So having a look at Glenn Howerton, we can also see he starred in an episode of Fargo, a specific episode called The Rooster Prince. But this all has to be a coincidence, right? Like, it just can't be true. It's too crazy. Believe it or not, guys, I'm sorry to tell ya, but it's the truth. And we're not done here yet, not by a long shot.
So going back again to Fargo and the Rooster Prince, I want to show you who featured in this. First of all, we've got Bob Odenkirk, or otherwise Saul, from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Again, we had Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny. We've got Mr. Freeman here, who's interesting, Mr. Martin Freeman. We're not going to look at him today, but we do have a Freeman in Red Dead Redemption 2, and we also have Martin in GTA 5. But the person I want to take you to is Mr. Billy Bob Thornton. Now, Mr. Billy Bob Thornton is particularly interesting in terms of what he's done with his filmography. But more importantly for him is his name, Billy Bob. So, Billy Bob was a character from GTA, and he is part of the Rednecks. Now, the Rednecks were a gang in Grand Theft Auto 2. And in Grand Theft Auto 2, Billy Bob was, like I said, known to be associated with the Rednecks. And one thing that they admired about themselves was their gorgeous red hair. So if you know anything about the Epsilon Tract, that should trigger something in your mind. But also the fact that it says here, you waste some of them smart-ass scientists. So this is a clear indication that the Epsilon and the fact that they are a science, and how the Epsilon believe that those who are born with the hair of red are not of Kraft, right? So this is an interesting connection, but more so because Billy Bob here is the one who gave Claude Speed the nickname Rooster. Isn't that a bitch? So if you guys are wondering what Arnold Schwarzenegger had to do with anything in this particular video, not only has he done a film called True Lies, which I'm not going to showcase in this video, but you need to check it out for yourself if you care about anything. I mentioned it at the start of this video, that's why it's important. But essentially, not only for True Lies, but for other things that this man has been referenced by. And just like this one example out of all the other countless examples, either be it Terminator references throughout missions, businesses like this, they have alluded to the Terminator before. So, this is a building in GTA 5, the Terminator. Now, one reference that I don't think a lot of people have talked about, but we're going to talk about now, is the Up and Adam business and the burger shop. Now, Up and Adam, for those of you who are a little bit older like myself, should trigger something from The Simpsons in your brain.
Up and atom.
Up and at them.
Up and atom.
Up and at them.
Up and atom.
Up and at them.
Better.
The Simpsons had a character called Wolf McBain, Wolf Castle McBain. No, he had a different name. Who cares? But either way, this guy's a clear parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? He also performs as Radioactive Man. And Radioactive Man had a famous clip called Up and At Them. Now, this is why I brought you guys here and why I say that the Easter eggs are layered. Radioactive Man's real name, not the actor's name, but the character's name, is Claude. You can't make this shit up. Spread the truth.